Alright guys, well I want to show you guys a couple of things I got while I went for my run. The run went okay, did about 5 miles, but we had one of those wintry mix, rain and snow this morning. There was a lot of black ice on the roads and the sidewalks, and I was slipping all over the place, almost slid into traffic. It was really, it was a pain in the ass. Oh man, but what I wanted to show you today is this guy. This piece of driftwood I got. I got this at Brookdale Pet Store up the street from my school, whatever. And what I like about driftwood is it brings character to your tank. Like, this one's an awesome piece. It's got this nice long protruding piece right here, and the flat piece can lay at the bottom of the tank, or whichever way you wanna really position it. But it has a lot of dimensions. There's a lot of small holes where I can attach plants like Java fern and Java moss and stuff like that. The roots will stick in. The tannins that are released from this are actually good for the fish, because what it does is it actually helps their immune system, which is pretty cool. It also adds more shelter for your fish, and it also let's see, more shelter. Yeah, more shelter for fish, and let's see, character, shelter. What else I was talking about? The tannins. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But it does everything positive for your tank. The only thing about driftwood is you gotta soak it first through your tank, so that way you don't get too many tannins in the water and then it'll look like tea. You know what I mean? A few of my friends from the UK, a few guys that I subscribe to actually talked about that. So I'm going to soak this, and I'm going to put it in my 29 gallon, which I have my baby mollies growing up in. Now, because it's been 3 weeks since I've been at school and I've been here, that's why my last video was just something I took a while ago. It wasn't anything new. I got this as well, aquarium salt. You should add aquarium salt to freshwater tanks. The reason being is because put a little bit, it just keeps the water from being highly infectious with bacteria and stuff like that. If you're doing a water change, it's been 3 weeks, so I gotta do my 10 gallon and I gotta do my 29. Especially the 29, because when you have baby fish and you're feeding them very fine food, it doesn't all get eaten, and a lot of that, sinks below the gravel and becomes ammonia. So, I have to do a water change. But of course, doing water changes, you're going to remove the salt, because it's not like the water's evaporating. You're taking the water out instead of it evaporating, so the salt's not left behind. So that's why you need to replace the salt. And this stuff's only $3 or $4. Some people are just like, why can't you just use regular salt and stuff like that? It's like, look, this is the right stuff. There's a few differences in the different, sodium chloride, table salt, and then like aquarium salt and stuff like that. And then sea salt, I didn't see any problems with that, except they said the minerals might mess up your filters. But you're not taking a risk by this. You're getting the right thing, so you're not going to harm your fish or your equipment. And you're getting the right stuff. And this will keep your fish from getting sick. This will work along with the tannins, so my 29 gallon will be nice and healthy for my mollies. Also, I want to get a nice bottom feeder, and bottom feeders like driftwood, because stuff grows on it, and like I said, provides shelter. Probably get a red-tailed shark or something. Think about getting a pleco, but they get too big. But yeah, these are 2 things I picked up. Running home with them wasn't really too fun, but I got here, so it's whatever. And I'm gonna put this in my 29, and in my next video you'll be able to see how big my baby mollies have grown, because I've been here for 3 weeks. My mom's been feeding them. She said none of them died. She says they're growing. So since I've been at school for 3 weeks, now I can actually go home and see what my baby mollies really look like, and how much they've grown. So, yeah, so I got for my next video to see my mollies and to see this new piece of driftwood in the tank. And that's it for this video. Later, guys.